Hey yo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to 3-turn the Scrapmaster Giant Hawk, and afterwards we're going to show you guys a more free-to-play friendly, easier way to actually beat it regardless how good or regardless how bad your gear quality is. This is going to be the first team we are going to use. So first of all, coming to the artifacts, so basically this is pretty mandatory. We want to have the increased single target by 6% if your artifact set is actually on level 3, and the remaining two we want to have as high attack as you can, or the highest attack artifacts you were able to obtain. So our Margaret is on a attack crit damage build. I would say that's kind of important. The same goes to T1. So I think most of the people might have a much better T1 because yeah, I never really bothered with my attack crit damage set, because the only time where I actually made this piece was for final boss, where I was actually luckily able to get the Platinum Crown. Gotha only here for utility, or more likely for his passive and also for his rank up. So Slater is also very important to be on a crit chance set with crit chance rolls, because yeah, we want to maximize our chances to actually crit, because I have tried that out with Despiers, and with Despiers guys I didn't even crit once, so I was like, oh damn, that's kinda yikes. On T1 maybe a Sadiel Link might be helpful, I'm not too sure. The problem is if you use Sadiel Link, you are missing the crit chance, and then it's kinda annoying. And yeah, so I would say if you fought Hawk already and you went in blindly, it was probably very annoying. So first of all, he has the attack seal, and also okay, it's actually just the attack seal. So the thing is, if you're not going to attack him, he's going to increase your attack by 150%, which is super helpful. So in the first turn, we're just going to rank up, we're going to move, and that makes us actually possible to get the T1 ult in turn 2. And the attack seal doesn't matter as well, because thanks to Margaret, we can just cleanse. And we're not going to use the T1 card. Obviously, if we use the T1 card, T1 does the most damage in this team, but we want to show you guys that it's actually possible without RNG. So the only problem though is I'm pretty sure a 6/6 T1 is quite necessary. So let me know in the comment section, because I'm not 100% sure if you guys were actually able to beat this with a lower ult T1. So here, as you can see, we easily critted, and our Margaret is going to just finish off, and we're going to move to transition, and he's going to transform. So in phase 2, he has an insane amount of HP. It's 8 million, I think. Oh my god, I can't click on him. Okay, on the nose it works. So 8.3 million, it's insane. So obviously this would be quite cool to increase the damage, but let's say we didn't draw it, so I would say now we can just use those cards. But usually my T1 just one-shots right away, so as long he crits obviously. So it's going to be 4 million and then 8.7 million. So I think without a 6/6 T1 it might be not possible. So we are going to show you guys a free-to-play, or at least a free-to-play friendly version. I think we don't even really need Gotha or any Walish units. And yeah, also don't forget my T1 gear is not the greatest. This is going to be the second team we're going to use. So as you can see, Arthur is still SA4 and level 80, but thanks to his passive, he can actually deal big PP damage, because he can get up to 100% crit damage if he has full ult gauge, so basically when he's going to ult. He's on a borrowed attack crit damage gear, because yeah, that is totally fine. That is just what he needs. With a Sadiel Link, it's not mandatory. Daddy Yeti, so there are actually 2 ways to beat this boss with this team. Daddy Yeti is not even necessary, because the first way we are going to show you guys is actually we are going to show you guys how to ult with Daddy Yeti and with Arthur, and afterwards we are going to show you guys how to beat it with just having the Arthur ult. So basically with the Liz, or basically also with Green Gotha, we increase our damage in general, and we want to have a nice damage screenshot for the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if attack food is better or crit damage food. So next round we're going to try out a crit damage food. So what we're going to do is we're going to rush the Liz ult. We definitely need to make space to get a card, and we can also rank up our daddy just to have the buff. In the next round we can just easily get the ult of their daddy thanks to our Liz, because she's going to give everyone 2 ult gauges when she's going to use the ult, and then we are good to go. So we are going to ult, we are going to just move, because the reason is he's going to use an AoE now, which is going to strip every buff, so we don't buff in this turn. But the AoE is giving everyone 2 ult gauges, which is pretty nice, because here, as you can see, we can get back this ult, which is quite nice. And if we would be finishing with Arthur, we could be ulting afterwards. That's gonna work totally fine as well. We will show that in the next try. So here, as you can see, the attack is insane, 90,000. We only need this, and let's say we're going to burn this, and we're going to also, let's say, burn this as well, so that we have the ult of Liz. So now we have 3 stacks here. As you can see, we almost deal 8 million. So you guys know he has like 4 million something in the first phase. So easy finish. And here we lose the buffs again. So we want to wait until we have those buffs again. So we just ult to get the ult of our Arthur. And now we are just going to skip. And we're going to do that twice to increase our damage. Obviously, if we would have, for example, just gotten the daddy ult back again, we could be finishing in this turn, but we want to have some big PP damage if possible. Maybe using the Liz ult in this turn might be a little bit better, but I guess we are still fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to skip again, and our attack is going to be increased. And we shouldn't have any problems with dying here. As you can see, 2 of the units, so Gotha and Liz, they don't even have a link, so we're still good to go, right? So now basically we have all stacks of our Gotha. It is turn 5 if I'm not wrong. Maybe using a unit to stance cancel might be not bad, because yeah, let me see what his stance actually is, because I'm not too sure. It's going to, oh never mind, it seems like not to increase defense, so it doesn't matter at all. And I need to be ready to make a screenshot, and we deal 21.4 million with a level 80 SA4 unit. That's quite nice. So now we're going to show you guys how to double ult with Arthur. So this time we are going to use crit damage food, so I really hope we can deal even more damage than that. So earlier we did 22 million. Of course, there's something we can't forget as well, and it's going to be the damage variance. So if you guys don't know, there's always a damage variance which is going to make your damage to be plus minus 5%. So it can be, for example, if your normal damage would be at 10,000, it could be 10,500, or it could be also 9,000 and yeah, 9,500. Damn, my brain was lagging for a moment. So what we're going to do here is to double ult with Arthur, we're just going to do it like this, and this is probably even the much easier way, because you don't really have to think, you don't really have to use any cards besides of Liz cards. So here Liz is getting back the ult basically again. We're going to ult with Arthur, easily finish off, and we can dump the Liz card again. So what we're going to do is we just do this, we can dump this, we have the ult back, and we could even, if we want to, get everyone's ult back as well. So here, as you can see, 18 million already just to move to transition. So Arthur is definitely the I would say hidden OP unit here. So as I said, the red Arthur works as well. He has a Sava ult which is always going to crit, obviously it's much smarter to use him, but Arthur can buff himself, so the red Arthur does quite some nice damage as well. So here what we're going to do is we're going to move 3 times instead, because we want to have, okay, 4 times instead, because we want to have the ult gauges back so that we can actually get the Arthur ult. And now we are going to ult with Liz, which is maybe actually the much safer way. So here we're going to ult with Liz, so everyone is topped up, and we also have basically the ult we need, and let's see what damage we are going to deal. So I really hope we are going to deal some quite nice damage with our Arthur. I really don't know, so let's just find out if we can actually deal more with crit damage food. So yeah, I think maybe ulting in the second phase ain't that bad, because the damage was quite big, to be honest, in the second turn and second phase, I mean. So here now, let's see what damage we're going to deal, and it's actually less. So yeah, I guess it makes sense, because the attack we're going to get increased, attack food will make it much better. So damn, that's kind of sad with crit damage food. But yeah, this is how you can actually do, or how to return this Hawk boss and also easily finish it, as long you guys know the strategy behind it. That's it, guys. That's basically it for the video. Something I wanted to mention as well is, did you guys claim the mail already? Damn, I'm so fucking pissed. So I myself, I didn't pay attention. I just claimed. I just woke up, so I just claimed it, and my training cave would have reset it like in let's say 10 hours, or okay, not 10 hours, maybe now it would be like in 6 hours. I'm so mad. I just lost 4 days thanks to Netmarble. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the change of getting Anvil key every 2 weeks. For me, it's like, it's kind of annoying. Getting more UR stones isn't bad as well though. So the only problem is training cave definitely need a revamp, because I just got 9 UR stones and I'm so mad that I accepted that too early, because at least with the other key I would have, let's say, gotten 18. I would have been okay with 2, but instead now I got 9 in total. That's so sad. But yeah, okay guys, I really hope it was helpful. You enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.